welcome everybody to How To Wednesday. Oops. Got it. Don't come for me. We do this every Tuesday, Wednesday at 12 p.m. Eastern time. I'll tell you a bit about how To Tuesday and Wednesday works. I'll tell you a bit about what's happening in and around Nowsite, and you guys can ask any question that you have, okay? So Thursday, tomorrow, we are putting together, or we are doing kind of like a Nowsite overview. It's great for you. It's great for your guests. It's so that to help you kind of get your 3 equals free, right? Or if you have 6, you get free marketing. If you have 9, you get free unlimited. So, okay. Everybody kind of got it? Good? Yes? Okay. Awesome. So you come support me. It'll be fun. I'll be like, going through the whole thing. It'll be great. And you can share with your guests. Very cool. We created a team in Nowsite. I'll show you a bit about that. You can kind of get like you'll put it on your Coco clock. That was pretty funny today, huh? Here, let me show you. Sure. Okay. It's loading. Here we go. Here, like we created a Nowsite team. Obviously, it has Justin in it because that would make the most sense, right? So there's some team content in here, and lots of this is great. It's how you find your referral link, how you can copy your link, how to download the mobile app. There's some really great shareable images in here, and flyers and things about Eric that are great. And then there's all different scripts that you can use to introduce your business, depending on what business that you have. So lots of great stuff in here. That's kind of a sneak peek of, but you got to be there on, you have to be there on, I can't talk, tomorrow. Right? Can't request to join. Got to be there tomorrow. Invite your guests. Got to be there. We'll give you access to the team then. Cool. Right. When's it ready, Kevin? No. Got it. All right. Cool. So question time. Courtney, yes. Hi.
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 Oh no, she's back again.
No.
Not giving up. All right. So I just have a quick question with regards to I host the sourdough workshops, and I want to tie my capture page. So when somebody goes, or a landing page, I don't know what you call it, when somebody goes and registers, how do you tie that to a list, to create a list and now say, and I know you'll probably do it in 2 seconds, but if you could walk me through it, that way I can take notes, so then I won't have to ask you this again.
So you have a list and you want to what?
I have I created like a landing page or capture page. So when somebody goes in and registers from the workshop, I want it to go to a new list. So I want to make sure that that list is for that specific group of people that registered for that workshop.
Yeah. Okay. So, here we go. So let's say you have a website, right? And it's join the team, blah, 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 blah. I don't know. This is just an example. This one. Okay. Whenever you build a website, it automatically creates a list. Okay. Because there's like an opt-in here on this website. See it?
Yeah. Is that for like a landing page as well, and capture page?
Yeah. Same thing.
Okay. Because I tested it and nothing came up. No contact was entered.
It's definitely entered. I'll show you. Just hold on a second. Okay. So here, okay. Then if you go into contacts, my contacts, right? And then you hear what you want to do is filter by list, right? So contact lists. See it? Okay. And then apply the filter. There's nobody in this list right now. I never did anything with it. Okay. But if I do Cheryl, and then right here, The page owner is notified. This doesn't go anywhere, blah, blah, blah. It's just a test. I'm gonna come back here. I'm gonna say, see? And I'm on
Yeah,
25.
must not be doing something right then with
Hang on.
regards to the website link, maybe.
Hold on. Okay. So now, right, if I create an email campaign, okay, and let's, I always have, so I don't know where my email is. And I connect a list here. I could connect the list here.
Mhm.
If somebody opts in, they would get hit with this email.
Yeah, I got that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's go into the Courtney account.
Okay.
So,
Yes. cflahertyf@gmail.com.
okay. Okay.
So for example, I hosted a workshop, right? So I created the original, see where it says October 17th. So what I did was I duplicated that and I wanted to, I'm hosting another one, correct? So I
Mhm.
created same workshop, different date. So I want those two groups to have two separate lists. But when I went in and I clicked on that link and registered, nothing went to the list.
Okay.
So maybe I didn't do something with the website right.
Is this you?
That's from my October list. That was the test for my October.
Yeah, but this one says November 5th.
Yeah, I don't know why, but it went to that.
Well, this is the November 5th list, November 5th list.
That was from my, I didn't use that name to do the test. I just put in there
Okay,
test
let's
as the
try it.
first.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it went in there. Okay. Oh, it works for you.
Get scared. I gotta do it now. I'm afraid. So yes, good to go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. Dr. Lisa, what's happening?
Hey,
Hey.
could you give me a really quick tutorial on the newsletter as opposed to the email campaign?
Let me show you. Oh, there are newsletters. It is an outdated part of Nowsite. So I wouldn't go into the newsletter section or area, just saying. Okay? Don't go in there. The difference between a newsletter and a like campaign is basically that the campaign goes on for several days. You're like, hi, welcome to the team, blah, blah, blah. It starts the very first email. 2 days later, you want something else to go. 3 days later, you want something else to go. A newsletter is very similar to like an email blast. It's just this one time, I want to tell you that we're having something great. I just want to tell you one time. So you create it the exact same way that you create an email campaign, right? Like this. This has one email in it. Now, mine is not connected because I set up email everywhere in all kinds of different accounts, but this is different than just, I connected a list and I want everybody to go here and I just click save and exit. This is, I want to send to a list and I want to send immediately. And that's what creates this like newsletter. If this was to go out immediately, you had a list connected and you did this and you said send, then everybody gets it right now. So that's like the difference between a newsletter and a campaign.
So I think I get that. So if I have a campaign that's, let's say 20, and I'm doing one a week for whatever, but then I have a special that comes up 10% off of this product,
Mm-hmm.
and I add an email,
Mm-hmm.
but schedule it immediately.
Don't add an email to that campaign.
Okay,
You want to add a whole separate email, like begin again.
there you go. Okay.
Yeah, like,
That,
okay, I'm
that,
gonna go add new. Okay, just
yeah.
add a new one. It only has one email in it. Call it whatever it is, newsletter. Go ahead.
No, you answered my question. That's it. That's
Then you connect it to the list. And then you send to this list and you're like, send to this list and send now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Tina.
Hi.
Hi.
I wanted to ask you what you are going to talk all about tomorrow in the overview and demo. So, because I want to invite a few people, but is it for leaders? You're going to mostly talk about the team or talk about the AI, show the whole system, just so I know in my invite.
This is what we will talk about.
And I saw this. So I was just, when you got quiet on me, I thought, oh, I bet I need to go to the post you put out.
So it's all just like my AI and the basics of my AI. Okay.
Okay.
It'll be like kind of a bit of onboarding, a bit of like surprise me, maybe a selfie, a comment on a social post. It'll be start a conversation. It'll be a bit of Eric, and then how people can get started.
All right. Thanks. I appreciate that. That way I know.
Yeah. And look, like, I know that there are a ton of people, like somebody out here is going to be like, why can't you go through marketing? Why can't you go through unlimited? Why can't you go through this? Why can't you do an entire 45-minute tour of Nowsite? And be like, because that helps maybe 1% of people. And I need to like allow people to kind of wrap their heads around what we have in Nowsite and give them an opportunity to see how it can help them. And sometimes at the end, like I'll consider doing something like, and when you're ready, we also have websites that you can build, email campaigns that you could build, maybe, the world's largest prospecting database that you can have access to when you're ready. But if I kind of start everybody just like not from the beginning and being like, now let's build some websites, somebody's going to be like, oh no. More people are going to say, oh no, that's kind of scary than this simplicity of my AI, which is like, click it, get started, good to go.
I agree. I think it can be overwhelming for people that they're just, because when I've done demos, got people on I've said way too much and they're just like, wow.
Yeah.
So it's like, get back with the person who invited you if you want a demo or want to see more. All right. Well, thank you.
Much about and typically like the person that wants to see the websites or the funnels or something like that, like right from the jump, they'll be really good at it anyway. They can kind of hop right in and get to it. They probably don't need like a full like, yeah, of course I can build a website. Right? I'm going to use myself like as an example. If you're like, hey, Charlotte has a website builder, and I'm going to be like, okay, great, and click and know exactly what to do. It wouldn't matter where. Like, otherwise, I'm going to just, okay.
Sounds great. Thank you.
Thanks, Tina. Nice to see you. Love you. Anybody else? Question?
Yeah, will your talk be geared towards like just network marketers using the Now site, or is it going to be like for all professions? How do you do that? Like, how are you presenting it?
I'll say the number one social media tool for network marketers. That does not exclude anybody else. I don't know, like our number one by a million years is network marketers. But I don't see how, like, if I say network marketers, that if you are, I don't know, an insurance or a real estate agent, that you're not like, okay, this obviously can apply to me too. Or like I can see how this tool would be useful too, in my humble opinion. I'm not going to be like network marketing the whole time. So, like, I don't know. Hopefully that helps. Claire, hi. Hi, Claire.
Hi.
Hi.
So, hi. I'm really new with Nowsite, and like you were saying, it's a bit overwhelming with all the things that you can do. And when I was setting up with my, like the AI was asking all the questions and it asked about your business and a product. I've got a couple of network marketing businesses and a one-to-one business with loads of different products in them. And what I did was I just put the business and then a general description of the products. But then I'm wondering whether I should have whether that's what you're supposed to do, or whether you're supposed to put each product separately and you might have to business multiple times.
Okay. So in my opinion, it's kind of personal preference in what you like, right? So I think, how do I say? I think it's really cool to sometimes I have a favorite product specifically. Like, I was in the network marketing industry. I had a favorite product to sell. We had a multitude of products, but it was really easy for me to talk about a specific product, right? I'll just say it was very relatable to my life, and I used to call it the door that opened the store. So it was like my door, okay, and I was very comfortable kind of talking about that. So I would have that probably product as one specifically because I would post about it and talk about it and kind of share a bit more about it. The other like business or product profiles, I would probably have separately all because I wouldn't be nearly as comfortable like talking about it. So if I needed info about a product or something, then it would kind of probably come to my rescue. So for me, I like to do products separately because I typically like have a favorite or some that I don't know about. I come from a network marketing company that had a multitude of products. So I tend to like focus, and then the rest was kind of like, oh, I could solve your problem with this or that, if I need to. So I think it's up
That
to
that does make sense. Yeah, my company, but the two companies have both got flagship product. That's the
yeah.
entryway, the most impressive. And then if you get that, then the other things are like almost like what you can access afterwards. That add to
Yeah,
it.
I remember like uh, I remember like kind of getting people interested or whatever. And I remember a really specific conversation with an older woman who asked me about a vitamin. And boy, do I wish I had like AI at the time because everything was going really, really well. And I had no idea, like in my own voice, like how to talk about that product or what that product like was or which the heck she was talking about, to be honest, because it wasn't like something that I was familiar with. And she was like, "You don't even know about the products you sell." And I was like, "No, I don't." So you can avoid the embarrassing Cheryl Coco situation if you'd like.
Mm.
And put them all in there. Safe,
The,
safe.
the and the other question I have is even if I'm just going to do like the flagship product,
Yeah.
I need to get back in, and I couldn't find where do I find to go and change my answers.
Okay, so like, so this is where all your business or product profiles lie.
Ah, okay.
It's like briefcase, and then it's business or product profiles. So mine is just obnoxious with the amounts. So it's just to kind of show people like you can have an unlimited amount. And then
Right.
the choo-choo train, we think we're funny. This got a huge laugh when we put the choo-choo train next to train my AI. Little things in our lives. And this is where you can kind of update things as far as like learn about me or think like me or write like me inside of here. So hopefully.
Right, because I'd found that bit, but I hadn't found, but then the products weren't in it, and I hadn't found the product thing, so that's why I had to ask that question. So thank you.
Yeah. Okay.
Perfect.
Thanks. Gary. Great
Thank
question.
you.
Yeah. Arba, yes.
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 Just want to know, so I am not able to attend tomorrow. Is that going to be the only way to get the invite link?
I'm sure it'll kind of go out after, or you have a friend or somebody that can share it with you, or like we're not gonna, right?
You heard that, Vicky, right? I'm coming your way.
If you
Okay.
tell her to send a guest, and then that way the guest will tell her. There you go.
Say that again.
I
Oh,
said you
tell her.
can send a guest,
Uh-huh.
right? And then your guest can tell you how to get there too.
I'll
That's
put
true.
my name as guest tomorrow. Hey, Alba.
Say that again, Vicky.
I'll put my name as guest tomorrow.
There you go.
Do whatever you got to do, but I'm coming your way because yeah, I'm not able to attend. And I just wanted to comment on the comment you made earlier about people who are interested in the website part of it or whatever, that, yeah, you don't have, well, at least in my case, and I think in the case of a lot of people that I've shown it to, it doesn't take much. If somebody's a web designer or knows how to do landing pages and so forth, they just got to see a little bit, and then away they go with Nowsite.
Yeah.
Got a phone call. Got to go.
Keys. We sing for Keisha.
Hi, my love. In reference to training my AI, and of course, every device wants to go off now that I turned my mic on. When, like, I had somebody who bypassed training their AI initially, but then we went through together and trained their AI. It had already written, they went through part of it, so he had already written the story, which of course, since they hadn't put the bulk of the information in, the story would be different. How can you update that section of the, like, I can affect changes everywhere else, but that didn't change.
Yes. So go to your AI chat, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then ask your AI chat for a more updated version of it, and then just go manually change it. I don't know why I'm showing you. Like, you know where it is, but I don't know.
That's what I did. I just wanted to know if there was another way. So cool. Thank you.
That's the way. You already know. We're gonna start having Keisha training sessions.
I do. It's in Audrey's room all day long, every day.
Let's keep on going. All right. So tomorrow at 12 noon Eastern time, Tina Carver will be there. She'll be giving the live Nowsite. I'm just kidding, Tina. Love you. But we'll give a Nowsite overview. If you want to share like maybe a live like sentence or two about your experience with Nowsite, just reach out to me. Would love to have you live share your experience. That would be great. That's it. We'll have the team tomorrow. We have some great stuff happening for Now Club this week, and it's awesome. So, yes, grab your guests. Get like my AI, like or marketing AI or unlimited AI. I have no idea. But refer some people that way. You don't have to pay at all. Okay, that's it. I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I will see you tomorrow at 12, and we'll have fun together again. Bye, everybody.